Hey everybody, welcome to Prepper Junkie. Today we're going to go over Palmetto State Armory's PSAK 47, chambered in 7.62 by 39. These things have been really hard to get a hold of, and for a very good reason. They come in at $6.99, which is a phenomenal price for an AK. 100% American made and a unconditional lifetime warranty from PSA. And PSA have really been knocking their guns out of the park recently. They've been making some really good guns. So the GF3 is the third gen model of their PSAK 47, and PSA has really been listening to their customers and giving them what they want. So what was the upgrades in this one? So the biggest upgrades is the trunnion and the bolt carrier and the bolt are forged. Previously they were cast parts and they were working just fine, but obviously with an AK you really want those forged parts. And so that's what they did. That's what they did with this version. So let's just run through this real quickly. And at the back here we have a folding stock from Magpul. It's the Zukov, if I pronounced that right. There's a simple lever on this side to push it in, and you can close it over, which is really nice for transportation. It does make it a little difficult for shooting still. You can do it with here, you still reach the trigger. You can still reach the safety. It's a little difficult to do that, and it does impede the charging handle. Okay, just simply locks back in place. The really nice feature is now I'm short, so these guns were, they're designed I think for smaller people originally, and so for me this is perfect the way it is. However, if you are taller and you have longer arms, at the back here, if you push this down and towards you, you can extend the stock like that, which is a really cool feature. It has mounts here for quick detach slings. Also has another part here for another sling. It is padded really well at the back here with a Magpul. This is a Magpul rubber stock because it is a Magpul stock. Moving forward, obviously this is the Magpul MOE AK stock, and it does have a compartment at the bottom here to store batteries or whatever you want in there. Moving on, the trigger, as you've seen in the video, I did go shooting with this, and the trigger actually feels really good, especially for an AK. It's a nice trigger. It's got a bit of a take up, but it's smooth, and the reset is out there a little bit, but it's very tactile, very audible. You can definitely feel that when it resets it, and it does feel really nice when you're shooting it. It's a nice trigger, as I said. Now, one of the other upgrades they made for this was the safety latch here. One of the problems is that this was coming up past the dust cover. It was making it kind of ineffective, and it wasn't the best safety out there. So what they've done is, and it's going to be hard to show on camera here, but I'll do a close-up inside in a little bit here. On the dust cover here, they've flared this part out here, so it really does make a stop here with the safety catch. So it's very nice improvement, and it works really well. And then obviously we have the Magpul furniture up front, which is really nice. So it's M-lock, so you can attach lights and whatever else if you feel the need. And obviously it's got a slant brake on here. Again, I'll do some close-ups inside, guys, so you can see it a little better. That comes with the typical AK sights. This one is pretty dead centered, and it has this part obviously here, which is to go out to 800 yards if your sight's that good. On the other side here, we do have a side mount. You can put a side mount on here. I have one inside. It's a Midwest Industries, and I'll demonstrate it in a second when we do the close-up. And yep, that's about it. Safety, trigger's good, forged parts. Yeah, very cool. I did take this shooting. I've shot a couple hundred rounds through it. It does come with a Gen 1, or Gen 2, should I say, Magpul AK mag. It does not have the reinforced steel parts. In here, it's just polymer. Obviously, these still rock into place like any standard AK. And you have the safety lever here. Just push that out, and it comes out. It does fit as you would expect, the Magpul Gen 3 mags. This does have the reinforced steel front and back, and again, they rock into place. When they're in, they're solid. There's like no play in this at all. Very cool. All right, let's go inside. We'll open it and show you the internals. Alright, now we're inside to do some close-ups and stuff. I already took the dust cover off because it's a little hard to do when I'm behind the camera. But essentially, this will be on here, and at the back here is like a little button to protrude. Just push that in to pop it off. And there you go, very simple. And then let's have a look here. Oh, this part here. This part's the part I was telling you it's been flared out just a little bit to stop that safety latch. So on the dust cover. All right, disassembly is pretty standard here. Got to make sure the safety's down. All right, so here is the bolt carrier. You can see some close-ups in there. So this stuff, as I say, is forged now. It's not cast, and you can see GF3 on there, so you know it's the forged one. Let's see if we can get a look in here. So whenever there's anything that wants to look in here, anything in particular you want to see. And then in this end, as I was telling you about the slant brake here. And then obviously there's your metal sights. And your release. And I can't remember if this was on the KS47 or if this was on the AK47. But on one of them, they added these tabs in here to stop the mag from overexerting. I really can't remember which one that was on, but either way. So yeah, and then, oh, there's the Midwest Industries mount I was telling you about. See if we can get this on camera. Just slide it on. And then lock into place, and that is rock solid. So it does, these PS AK-47s does take standard AK furniture, mounts like that. They work just great. All right, so there you go. So that was the internals and everything else. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, the barrel is a 1 by 9.5 twist. And yeah, I think I covered everything else. All right, folks, if you have any questions, any comments, just please ask them below. I'm always happy to help if I can. But I love this gun. It's been a ton of fun. I don't have a ton of experience with AKs. I'm more of an AR person, but I did really enjoy shooting this rifle, and I look forward to continue shooting it. So, all right, folks, that's it. As I say, questions, comments, ask them below. Have a good one, folks.